Hello, buddy. Welcome back to Tinmans Core Channel. I'm your host, Jeff from Tinman Taylor. And today, while on our trip, we're stopping over at this antique store called Memory Lane. So let's take you guys inside and show you what they have. Okay, folks, once you walk in, there's a bunch of shelves in here. A bunch of old lamps and dishware in this booth and a bunch of other collectible glassware stuff. And look, this person right here has got a bunch of collectible rocks and stones. Look at here, folks. Somebody's selling an old Easy Bake Oven. Got a bunch of these Santas that they look like they're trying to resell. Might have been old Hobby Lobby stock or Walmart. I don't know who sold them things before. But we got a bunch of other metal signs and old railroad lanterns. And a bunch of old arrowheads. And over here they got a bunch of collectible sports cards. And you've got old dolls. And they got a few of these super container trailers that were sold by Shell Gas years ago. Vintage Christmas in the air.
I love them.
And Mom found an old Harold Gill Santa right there. He looks like he's in pretty good shape. And I got a bunch of jewelry and old video games. Look at there. Wizard of Oz themed nutcrackers. And they're $70 each. Good boy. And a bunch of glassware over here. Got a bunch of vintage animated Santa Clauses right here. Right here they got a bunch of antique hunting rifles and some other camping gear. And some old military type stuff. And shelves full of glass bottles and other antiques. Look at here, folks. I even found an old carousel horse in this booth with a bunch of miscellaneous antique books and stuff in here. I'm just pointing out a bunch of these antique Ben Cooper style Halloween masks. They still look cool. Look right there, there's old Burger King mascot and old Charlie Weaver. Selling a bunch of old shotgun shells and more glassware. I mean, you basically could name it and the store will probably have it in one of their booths. Mom found this old vintage snowman blow mold. To be honest with you, I wouldn't mind having it, but it's missing the nose. And there's a bunch of other miscellaneous stuff. Oh, look, they even got an old hat in the box. We got a bunch of vintage lunch boxes right there and more glassware. This person's booth got a lot of Snoopy and old-timey cars and boxes. And look at here. I actually had one of these Darth Vader masks years ago. I sold mine. Nostalgic Halloween stuff in here. And they're actually hanging jewelry and stuff on a heater vent. Alright, I'm in this other booth right here that's got like a lot of Campbell's and Coca-Cola memorabilia. And look what I found on the bottom shelf. A vintage Ronald McDonald. I don't know, I might not pick this up. I'm just showing you all. If you're into collecting gas stuff, they got you covered too. I just found an awesome booth. Nothing but blow molds galore on the top shelf and over here. I don't think I've ever seen a gingerbread house one before. And look, the blow molds are just keep going, people. Now he's a rare one. And this booth has even got another Frosted Snowman blow mold like we got at the house. And another Santa blow mold right there. Found a Bigfoot cooler for believers. And they got a bunch of old phones and other signage. Now that's cool. You never walk around and find a brand new Victrola retro Bluetooth record player in an antique store. But $120 ain't bad for it. Alright, and here's the final booth that me and Mom will be looking in today. It's a bunch of nostalgic stuff in here, I tell you. A bunch of Snoopy peanuts. We even found a Snoopy blow mold, and he's an Uncle Sam. But look at that. Even got Wizard of Oz stuff, I'll be darned. Okay, folks, and these are some of the items that they have outside for sale as well. They couldn't fit them all inside the building. Bunch of old signage and furniture stuff. And some more vintage nostalgia stuff. They even got an old refrigerator and a candy machine. And a bunch of other stuff. So if you guys are looking for somewhere nice to visit, I would highly recommend this antique store. Go check them out. They're in Sevierville, Tennessee. This has been another successful installment of the Tinmans Core channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tinman Taylor, and that's rapping. Have a nice day, buddy.